guys? Ghulam Ahmed, Gene Activated. Today I wanted to talk about an email that I get a lot from a lot of the guys, and usually guys are the ones that want to know about this. Is they want to know how to gain weight or how to gain muscle. These are hard gainers, people that are guys that are really skinny. They're having a hard time gaining the weight. So it's not rocket science, okay? It's the simple stuff, the same thing that I say over and over again, same thing that I say for how to lose weight. It's the same thing, but it's the opposite to how to gain weight. Now, gaining weight is all about eating more. So you're putting in more energy in your body, okay, so that you can get your body bigger. The way you do that is by, number one, eating more, and then you can do it. If you just eat more and you don't exercise, you don't, build. If you're guys and you want to look muscular, guys obviously you always want to look muscular. So do girls sometimes if they want to be stronger. But if you don't want to look muscular and you just want to get bigger and fatter, then all you have to do is just eat more. Okay, if you eat more, eventually you will start gaining weight. Okay, but if you also want to look muscular and look good, then you have to eat more, and then you have to work out. You have to lift weights so that you can build muscle and your body can use the extra energy that you are now obtaining from food and utilize it so that it can actually build the muscle for you, so that you can look fuller, bigger, and actually gain weight. So the muscle that you're going to gain is going to be more dense than the fat. So it's going to make you increase in your weight, overall weight. That's the basics. Now, guys always message me and they say, I've been trying, but I'm not gaining weight. Okay, so it depends on your age. It depends on your metabolism. In your teens, your metabolism is generally very, very high. So it's going to be a lot harder for you to gain weight around that time, because if you have good genetics and you burn calories really fast, your body just uses it up as fuel really fast, you're going to have a harder time building and gaining weight. Building muscle, you have a good, easier time, but gaining weight overall, you're going to have a harder time. But in your 20s and 30s and 40s and 50s, as you go older, your metabolism starts to slow down, so you will naturally start to put on weight. But the way to do it is, you have to eat more than what you're eating right now. So whatever you're used to eating, your body will then come to homeostasis, which means that it always wants to stabilize to wherever it is. Your body will always want to come back to homeostasis. So right now, whatever you've been eating and maintaining that weight, it always wants to stay there. So if you're 100 pounds right now, it would want to stay at 100 pounds. In order for you to move from 100 pounds, you will have to eat more. You will have to do something extra so that it can now gain weight. What that's going to be is eating more food. Now, how do you eat more food? I get questions. I've been trying to eat more, but I just can't. The reason you can't eat more food is because you're eating too much food a lot. You're increasing your food intake too fast. Okay? If you're only used to eating, for example, 2 rotiyan or 2 rotiyan a day, and I tell you to now eat 5 rotiyan a day, how are you going to do it? It's going to be very tough. But now if you increase it from 2 rotiyan to 2.5, you're going to be able to do it, right? Then just the first week. The second week you go to 3. Fourth week you go to 4. The fifth week you go to 5. Slowly you increase your intake of food. Not just in breakfast, not just in lunch, not just in dinner, but every single meal. You increase by 10 to 20% every single week, and your body will start to get used to eating more food. That is how you increase your food intake. A lot of guys are just like, oh, I tried this diet, I was supposed to eat 4,000, 5,000 calories, I just can't eat that much. The reason you can't is because you're starting off the wrong way. You're not supposed to just gradually go to 5,000. If you're used to eating maybe 1,500 to 2,000 calories, go up by 200, 300, 400 calories every week. Give yourself some time. Give yourself 4 or 5 months to gain weight. It takes, a lot of times it's harder to gain weight than it is to lose weight, okay? So now, that is how you're going to be able to gain weight. Slowly, 20% increase your food intake, and you'll start to notice you're noticing a difference. At the same time, because now you're eating more, your body has more energy, you can lift more, okay? This is why now you want to spend more time in the gym as well. So if you've been spending half an hour into the gym, start spending 45 to 50 minutes in the gym, because you have more energy, you'll be able to push through, you'll be able to lift more, you'll be able to build more muscle. Even spend an hour and a half, 2 hours into the gym if you can. Eat more and lift more. And you should be able to gain more weight within 4 to 5, 6 months. It's going to take time. Give yourself time. People don't have patience. Guys, it takes patience, time, dedication to build a body, especially with gaining weight, if you have a hard time gaining weight. So give yourself at least 1 year, an honest 1 year. 1 year is a long time. Don't say, oh, Lambai, I've been trying to eat more, I've been eating more, I've been working out, I've been going to the gym for 3 months, I'm not gaining any weight. I'm not going to listen to you. You have to give yourself an honest 1 year. Eat. Now, what are you going to eat? The number one thing is your protein intake has to be high. Okay? It should be 2 to 2.2 grams per kilogram. Okay, you could even go up to 2.7. So if you want to make it easier, do it in pounds. So whatever your weight is in pounds, minimum, that's how many grams of protein you should be taking. So if you're 200 pounds, sorry, you're going to be skinny, so let's go 100 pounds. If you're 100 pounds, you should be at least eating 100 grams of protein per day, minimum. Even go up to 150, 170, 180 grams, because the protein is what's going to build the muscle. You need that for sure because you're trying to look more muscular. Number one, protein is high. Number two, what has to be high are your carbs, okay? Carbs are a good quick source of energy for you, for fuel, for the actual exercise. So that also has to be double your weight in grams. So if you're 100 pounds, do 200 grams of carbs, even go to 300 grams of carbs. The biggest place where you're gonna get the most calories is your fat, okay? For you guys, fat is very, very important because it's very calorie dense. You're gonna get 9 calories of energy from 1 gram of fat, okay? So your fat intake should be high, maybe 80 to 90 grams of fat, okay? I want you to eat a lot of fat, a lot of carbs, a lot of protein. Pretty much everything is a lot. That's how you're gonna be able to build it. Now, say you're saying, Ghulam bhai, I want to go do a clean bulk, right? That is something completely different. That is something that I will do in a different video. But for now, just for you to gain weight, if you're very, very skinny, it doesn't matter. Just start eating and start lifting weights. You will start to gain weight. You might gain a little bit of fat on your stomach. That's okay. Don't worry about it. Just a little bit is fine. If you're getting like a massive gut, okay, you're doing something wrong. But if you're getting a little bit of fat on your stomach, don't worry about it. It's just a phase. Let's build you up for a year. Then after a year, once you build quite a bit of mass, then we're gonna start. You can then start to shut down a little bit to get a little bit more of cuts in your physique back. So in a nutshell, that's how you're gonna be able to gain weight. Number one, eat more. When you eat more, it's ideally you should be eating double what you're eating now, right? And that's going to take you a few months to get to because it's a gradual increase. If you're eating double what you're eating more, you're going to look double the size in a few months, right? That's number one. Number two, make sure you're actually exercising and lifting weights. Otherwise, you're just going to gain fat and you're not going to gain any muscle. So do both of those things and consistency, okay? Work out 6 times a week, 5 to 6 times a week. Lift weights, eat, take care of your nutrition. Take it like a job and you will gain weight. It's not rocket science. You're not the first person that has not been able to gain weight. Everybody gains weight. You're just not doing it right, okay? I hope that helped, guys. If you're new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe. Please follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I post different stuff on Instagram all the time. I always go live on it and I always try to help you guys out with any questions that you have. And guys, let's go. Make some gains. Have a great day.